Okay, let's start the debate on conceal or reveal. And the conceal or reveal debate is very simple. On the one side, there are a group of people who say reveal. If you have nothing to hide, and the idea is very simple, Babul Supriyo is on the debate, Minister of Heavy Industries, Bijon Mishra is on the debate, Shailesh Gandhi, former CIC RTI activist, is on the debate, as is Tanveer Ahmed of the JDS, Anurag Bhadoria right now of the Samajwadi Party. Question is very simple. Very simple, Tanveer Ahmed. I want to start with Tanveer Ahmed on the debate along with Babul Supriyo. We must reveal everything if we are honest. We must reveal our Aadhaar card. We must reveal our credit card payments. We must reveal our bank account details. We must reveal our mobile connections. We must reveal our residence address. If we have nothing to hide, if we are honest Indians, we must reveal everything. Right? But Tanveer Ahmed, if we are dishonest, if we have lived our lives on black money, if we want to conceal our credit card payments, but most importantly, Tanveer Ahmed, if we are Rohingyas, if we are Bangladeshi infiltrators who've infiltrated into India illegally, then for us the Aadhaar card is a big threat. So I think today that is at the core, isn't it? Mamata Banerjee wants to support the Rohingyas. She wants to support the Bangladeshi infiltrators. She wants them to come into India. She wants them to live here. She knows they don't have an Aadhaar card. So she's saying, I'm the victim here. Take away my mobile phone. I say, take away Mamata Banerjee's mobile phone. To make a point today, Tanveer Ahmed, take away her mobile phone. You get my point, Tanveer Ahmed? Call her bluff.
I really do get
Call
your
her
point,
bluff on this.
Mr. Goswami.
Yes. Call her bluff.
See, actually we need to really understand the very reason why Aadhaar was brought into picture. As we know, Aadhaar Act says that it was there to give a proper remuneration to the farmers and people who are working for certain department. That was the very reason why Aadhaar came into picture. And then this government really
Do the Rohingyas have Aadhaar cards?
Aadhaar cards.
Do the Rohingyas have Aadhaar cards?
1 second, Mr.
Do
Goswami.
Rohingyas have Aadhaar cards?
I don't know about that.
Do Bangladeshi infiltrators have Aadhaar cards?
The intelligence department.
Do Bangladeshi infiltrators have Aadhaar cards?
The central government, which is having the defense department, should be
Will
knowing
they vote
about
for
it.
the Trinamool
If at all
Congress?
they know that there are some illegal infiltrators who are there, let them.
So we must
really
expose
throw
them.
out. But actually, you are connecting. No, you are in fact, rather than discussing the procedural form of why Aadhaar was brought into picture, you are connecting it to the terror department. That is absolutely a different discussion.
57.
Today, Mamata Banerjee said that if you want me to link Aadhaar,
57.
no, if she had clearly said that if at all you want to take my account out of my phone out, please take it off.
Why is Mamata Banerjee trying to help terrorists?
Actually accusing
Why is Mamata Banerjee indirectly trying to help terrorists?
No, I don't think so.
Well, I think so. Because I'll tell you why.
You are saying,
because there are 720, listen to me, Tanveer, 720 Harkatul Jihad-e-Islami and Jamaatul Mujahideen Bangladesh terrorists who have entered Bengal since 2015, and they remain happily in touch with each other using fake SIM cards. The moment you tell these terrorists that you need an Aadhaar card to have a mobile phone, their jobs, they will not be able to operate out of Bengal. Why does Mamata Banerjee want to make life easier for them? No, answer the question, no. If we are going into fundamentals, then we should. No, you have no answer. You have no answer.
You are talking about country's protection, whether it is Mamata Banerjee or whether it is Tanveer Ahmed. We want our country to be protected. Nobody is really protecting here terrorists. Please, Mamata Banerjee is a nationalist. Mamata Banerjee is a lady who is in a constitutional position and accusing a chief minister saying that she is supporting terrorism is something.
I am saying if she continues to take this position, she is a chief minister. She should be damn well completely aware that saying that there is a security logic to linking the Aadhaar card to your bank account and linking your Aadhaar card to your mobile phone. I'm sure she knows that. Babul Supriyo is on the other side. Let's have a debate. Why is Mamata Banerjee doing this? And why just Mamata Banerjee? Why are all these people going and saying we have a problem with the Aadhaar card? What problem do they have with the Aadhaar card? Babul Supriyo is on the debate. Babul.
You know,
We
it's
know
very-
hundreds of problems.
It's very simple, Arnab. You know, absolute. Tanvir, can I speak? You had your choice. Thank you. The very simple thing is that absolute power absolutely corrupts. Mamata Banerjee is so politically inclined that it has actually corrupted her rational mind. Otherwise, as you very correctly said, if you do not have to hide anything, why would you have a problem in revealing your Aadhaar number to your telephone? You know, we make so many phone calls. I have never even thought why would a husband-wife conversation is going to be heard by the government. I mean, for a constitutional head of a state accusing the central government of this kind
Anurag
of
Bhadoria is on the right, Anurag.
misgiving without any kind of evidence whatsoever. Any evidence whatsoever is absolutely in bad taste. What is she talking about?
तो आप
नहीं एक चिल्लाइए मत, मुझे खत्म करने दीजिए. Let me finish.
आधार कार्ड की वजह से आपको पता है कितनी दिक्कतें होती हैं. आधार कार्ड से मैं आपको 10 नाम दे सकता हूं जिनकी फर्जी रजिस्ट्री हो गई, जिनकी फर्जी रजिस्ट्री हो गई ऑलरेडी.
अरे भैया,
उनकी खेतों की
अरे भैया,
उसके बारे में आप क्या बताएंगे?
How can you debate with this kind of people?
आपका प्राइवेसी भी तो कोई बात होती है कि नहीं होती है?
आप ब्रेक लेंगे कि नहीं लेंगे?
आप
किस चीज का प्राइवेसी? आपको किसने बताया कि गवर्नमेंट जो है आपका डेटा को मिसहैंडल कर रहा है? आपके पास क्या प्रूफ है? आप जो इस तरीके के एलिगेशंस लगा रहे हैं, आपको मालूम है? नहीं सुनिए, बिल्कुल होता है, मुझे कोई डर नहीं है आधार कार्ड का नंबर शेयर करने में. आपको क्यों तकलीफ हो रही है?
आधार कार्ड बनता है तो
आपको क्यों तकलीफ हो रही है? अगर 1%, अरे सुनिए तो सही, सवाल आपने पूछ लिया, आपने सवाल पूछ लिया, मुझे जवाब देने दीजिए. मैं कह रहा हूं कि आपके बच्चे तो इसी देश में रहेंगे ना. हाँ, आपके बच्चे तो इसी देश में रहेंगे ना. अगर 1% भी चांस है कि उन आधार कार्ड के बिना सिम कार्ड को टेररिज्म के लिए यूज किया जा सकता है, और अगर आप सही रास्ते पे है, खत्म करने दीजिए, तो आप क्यों नहीं उसको रोकेंगे? हमारे बच्चों को इस देश में, अरे सुनिए तो सही है, सुनिए तो सही, क्यों?
दूसरे के मकान के रजिस्ट्री
जब आपके पास लॉजिक होगा, जब आपके पास लॉजिक होगा, आप ऐसे चिल्लाएंगे नहीं. जब आपके पास छुपाने लायक कुछ भी नहीं होगा, तब आप कंसिल की बात नहीं करेंगे. अब मुझे कुछ नहीं कहना. अरे भैया मुझे बताने तो दीजिए. अगर 1% टेररिस्ट यूज करता है,
शिकायत कर चुकी है 3 बार, उसका मोबाइल नंबर बदलना पड़ा, उसके बाद में भी लड़के उसको तंग करते हैं. आप कह रहे हो कि यार उसके ये आधार कार्ड की वजह से एड्रेस पता चल जाता है, सारी
आपने उनको हेल्प किया,
हो जाती है.
आपकी पड़ोसी है ना,
होगी तो आपको दिक्कत नहीं होगी.
अरे सुनिए ना, आपने उनको हेल्प किया क्या? आपकी पड़ोसी है ना, 3 बार उनको क्यों कंप्लेंट करना पड़ा? आप जाइए ना उनको हेल्प करने के लिए.
I'll tell you the real reason.
आप उनको हेल्प करने जाइए. मैं तो हैरान हूं.
अनुराग भदौरिया,
जोर शोर से
अनुराग भदौरिया, 1 second, just 1 minute. बाबुल सुप्रियो, अनुराग भदौरिया, मैं I want to reveal the real reason. मैं आपको सच बता दूं. क्यों डर रहे हैं आप तो एकदम, आप मेरी बात सुनिए. आप थोड़ी इतनी धीमी गति से थोड़ी चलिए, स्पीड ब्रेकर आ गया, आप जरा रुक जाइए 2 मिनट. मेरी बात सुनिए. आप लोगों की जो पॉलिटिक्स हो रही है पिछले कई दिनों में कि आइए बांग्लादेशी आइए, रोहिंग्या आइए, हमारे देश में आइए, आधार कार्ड की जरूरत नहीं, पासपोर्ट की जरूरत नहीं, 100 रुपए बॉर्डर में किसी को घूस दे के अंदर आइए और इधर आके हमारे इस पार्टी को वोट कीजिए. मेरी बात मैं सच्ची तरह से कह रहा हूं, मैं खुलकर बोल रहा हूं, मुझे रोकने की कोशिश ना करें. मैं आपको कह रहा हूं, आप क्या बात करें? आपको ज्यादा पता है अनुराग भदौरिया जी, आप एंटी ट्रांसपेरेंसी क्यों है? क्योंकि आपकी सारी पॉलिटिक्स की जो बुनियाद है टूट रही है आज.
क्यों नहीं उनको पता लगाते?
अरे आपकी पॉलिटिक्स की बुनियाद टूट रही है. मैं कह रहा हूं, आप देखिए अनुराग भदौरिया जी, खुलकर बात की जाए. मैं चाहता हूं कि आप चुनाव जीते. मैं चाहता हूं,
खुल के बात कर रहा हूं.
मेरी बात सुनिए तो इंटरवीन मत कीजिए, दूसरों की बात भी सुनिए प्लीज. मैं चाहता हूं आप चुनाव जीते, मगर मैं चाहता हूं आप चुनाव जीते जब 2 करोड़ बांग्लादेशी इन्फिल्ट्रेटर्स को वापस भी भेजा जाए. उसके बाद चुनाव जीतिए. सारे रोहिंग्या, एक रोहिंग्या को पकड़ के बाहर निकाला जाए, उसके बाद चुनाव जीतिए. नहीं, उसके बाद जीतिए. क्यों आपको लगता है बांग्लादेशी निकल जाएंगे, आप चुनाव नहीं जीत पाएंगे? सच बताइए, कितने बांग्लादेशी वोट करते हैं आपके पार्टी के लिए?
अरे जिम्मेदारी
कितने बांग्लादेशी वोट करते हैं आपके पार्टी के लिए?
अगर बाहर के लोग आ रहे,
आपके पार्टी के लिए कितने बांग्लादेशी वोट करते
जिम्मेदारी
हैं?
किसकी है अर्नब? किसकी जिम्मेदारी है?
किसकी जिम्मेदारी है?
अरे मैं कहता हूं कोई बांग्लादेशी यहाँ नहीं होता है। ये जो
Sir, there are 5.7 million Bangladeshis on Indian soil in West Bengal alone. What are you talking about? I think we should speak the truth. We should speak openly.
सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट क्या करती है ना? अरे मैं आपको
Tanveer Ahmed, why don't you intervene? Why don't you accept the reality? Shailesh Gandhi, tell him the truth. Bijan Mishra, what's going on? What is the real reason? See.
Home Minister किसने अर्नब? Home Minister की
I don't know who has really revealed that there are 5 crore Bangladeshis in West Bengal. I don't think so. This is rhetoric in nature.
वो पता नहीं लगाएगा क्या? डिपार्टमेंट पता नहीं लगाएगा कितने?
This is absolutely rhetoric in nature.
कितने पाकिस्तानी है, कितने अमेरिकन है? देश
तो
से
होम
निकालने की
मिनिस्ट्री क्या कर रही है? इंटेलिजेंस डिपार्टमेंट क्या कर रहा है? प्रधानमंत्री जी क्या कर रहे हैं? गृह मंत्री क्या कर रहे हैं?
अर्नब
Bijan Mishra is on the debate. Bijan Mishra. Bijan Mishra.
क्या गृह मंत्री
all those people.
गृह डिपार्टमेंट क्या कर रहा है इनका?
I just Bijan Mishra, before you come in.
अरे आप
choice.
अरे समझने का कोशिश कीजिए। आप भ्रामक बयान मत दीजिए। आप भ्रामक बयान दे रहे हैं। आप लोगों को मिसलीड कर रहे हैं।
Babul is also speaking.
Social security number kind of a thing.
जिनको ट्रांसपेरेंसी चाहिए, हम लोगों को ट्रांसपेरेंसी चाहिए। हम लोग चाहते हैं कि ट्रांसपेरेंसी आए, हम लोग चाहते हैं कि टेक्नोलॉजी आए, हम लोग चाहते हैं कि उत्तरदायित्व हो सरकार, हम लोग चाहते हैं कि सरकार को उत्तरदायित्व करना चाहिए। सरकार इस सब भ्रामक रूप से लोगों को कह के हम लोग को गुमनाम नहीं कर सकते हैं। सरकार हम लोग को गुमनाम नहीं कर सकते हैं। आप कुछ भी बोलकर निकल नहीं सकते हैं। आप भ्रामक रूप से बात कर रहे हो। आप लोगों को मिसलीड
Babul Supriyo in the middle. Babul Supriyo.
हम लोग सब
In the middle.
I would request you. I would request you to mute that.
Just 1 minute, Anurag Bhadoria.
Mute that voice.
Anurag Bhadoria. The
It's a very
question.
important debate.
The question. The question and Anurag Bhadoria for a minute, please. For a minute, and there is Babul speaking. Can he be on air? 1 second, please. 1 second. Anurag Bhadoria, be quiet for a minute, please. Just because I'm not intervening doesn't mean you carry on non-stop, please. Wait, sir. Thank you. The fact of the matter is today, if straight questions are to be asked, there is a group of people. No, Babul Supriyo, we all know what's going on in this country. We all know what is going on in this country.
Yes.
We know what is going on in this country is that there are a lot of corrupt Indians who have not paid taxes. They are being told today that you should not reveal. You should not reveal your income. You should not reveal your real taxes. You should not reveal your black money. You should not reveal your credit card payments. You should not reveal how much corruption you've done. You should not reveal your assets. And you vote for us, your corruption can continue. That is the real truth.
Arnab,
Yeah, Babu.
Arnab, and with things coming
Not
out like
Anurag.
things coming out of Mamata Banerjee. And things coming out with Mamata Banerjee in the manner which it is, like where she is saying take my phone away, I will not reveal you the Aadhaar card. It seems as if what you are saying, conceal your income, conceal your details, conceal your black money, as if concealing that is your fundamental right and not your answerability or accountability to the country. Even I am asking a simple question. Even if 1% of terrorists, if there is a 1% probability that terrorists are using those the loophole between loophole by which they can get anonymous SIM cards, why wouldn't these people want their children to be safer in the country?
Tanveer.
If they have nothing to hide, why would they not reveal? It's a simple logical question. They have no answers to it. Rohingya, in the favor of Rohingya Muslims,
yes, it
the
is a
first
simple
rally
logic.
in India happened in Kolkata. The first rally happened in Kolkata. In broad daylight, we had thousands of people from the minority community supporting for the Rohingya Muslims, when it has been a proved fact that they have absolutely terror links. Let me finish, sir. You will get your chance. There are absolutely incriminating evidence that there are terror links. Yet you want these Rohingya Muslims to be part of India. We are already a 125 crore country. What are you talking about? It's not. It makes no sense. And linking Aadhaar to a telephone card is a huge issue. And when the Chief Minister said that the husband-wife conversation is going to be recorded by the government. Come on, there is a limit to how low you can go in politics. Husband-wife conversation is going to be heard by the central government. Is that what the governments are supposed to stoop to? Please explain that.
Mr.
that kind of a
Supriyo,
language by a
let me
chief
answer
minister.
you,
I'm sorry to say.
sir. 1 second, sir. Let me answer you, sir. Let me answer you, sir. First and foremost, doubting any Indian who's going to support terrorists, whether it is Mamata Banerjee or anybody, is absolutely, you have to, it is null and void, because every Indian has India in their heart and we need to protect our country. 1% of chances what you are talking about,
Not
yes,
true.
it is the duty of the central government
Not
to
true.
protect the people.
Not
Yes,
true.
it is the duty of the central
there are
government.
several
And
Indians
second
who are
thing, yes.
I'm sorry, it's a duty of every person. It is the duty of every Indian.
No, you bought an
to
issue
find
about
out the
Rohingyas.
corrupt
You bought
Indians.
an issue.
Please don't get emotional.
shifting the game from
Please
here
do
and
not
there.
get emotional and say that every Indian has
No,
an
you
Indian
are
in his heart.
the one who
I'm
are
sorry.
accusing.
It is a
the one who's
coexistence of the good and the
accusing.
bad.
Absolutely,
It is the
without any
coexistence
Aadhaar.
of the good and the evil. There are evil in every country, in every religion,
Absolutely.
in every,
Very
in every
nice.
No, but why
nationality.
have they
So
done?
please don't
One
talk
second.
emotional. Please talk logic.
May I
Please
just
talk
come?
logic.
May I
respect
just
you for
may I
this.
just
I'm
come
sorry,
in for a
Mr.
while?
Babu.
Tanveer Ahmad,
Criminals
Tanveer Ahmad, 1 minute.
criminals in the jail.
Tanveer a minute.
Criminals in the
Tanveer a
jail.
minute. Tanveer a minute. First,
Are
let's
80%
understand this.
Indians,
What is
90%
being
Indians.
said is that the position being taken by Mamata Banerjee, if it forces the Aadhaar system to be pulled back from being linked to mobile phone connections or bank accounts, will help terrorists. She is not helping terrorists. Her position will end up helping terrorists. She should be careful about the position she takes. And it is our duty to remind political figures and public personalities about their responsibilities. The question is this, and viewers, today we need to think. We need to think, Shailesh Gandhi, what's going on. Rahul Gandhi, when I had interviewed him, kept repeating one word all the time: transparency, transparency, transparency. He repeated two words throughout: women's empowerment and transparency. I don't want to get into the issue of women's empowerment. On the issue of transparency, that was the position taken then. Nandan Nilekani was the individual who pushed the Aadhaar system, gave up his Infosys job and started the Aadhaar system. Today, Jairam Ramesh of the same Congress party actually goes and files a plea in the Supreme Court on the 29th of August and makes an argument of the right of privacy in the context of Aadhaar. This is ridiculous. The Congress was the party which pushed GST. Today it's against GST. The Congress was the party which pushed for Aadhaar. It's against Aadhaar. It is against GST today because it wants to encourage corruption. It's against Aadhaar today because it wants to help the Bangladeshi infiltrators and the Rohingyas. And we must speak up about it. How come these issues were not relevant when they brought in the bill? Please, Shailesh Gandhi. Shailesh, take a position on the conceal or reveal debate.
I think this conversation has got a little mixed up. What Aadhaar does is that it identifies an individual with biometric identifiers.
Go on.
Therefore, the concept is that a duplicate Aadhaar card cannot be made for the same person. All it identifies is a person. If an illegal immigrant comes in, he also can get an Aadhaar card just as much as an Indian citizen can, and there is no system by which you can eliminate that.
Yeah.
But having said that, what it will stop is duplicate, triplicate, 100 duplicate. I believe there are people with 100 PAN cards.
Yeah.
There are people who draw 100 ghost names.
Yeah.
All this would get eliminated.
And there are a lot of Bangladeshi infiltrators who manage to get multiple identities and vote multiple times.
And they will be able to, however...
And Mamata Banerjee will lose that vote bank if it happens.
However, there is one question which I think the present government must answer. Why is it not talking of linking Aadhaar with the voter card? This is a question, and this is a question
Aadhaar
that is
should
being
be
very
linked.
timidly asked.
Aadhaar should be linked with everything. But my question
But
today
why
is,
not the voter
why
card?
is this argument being made today that there is no need to reveal your identity? Your privacy is under threat. And as Babul Supriyo rightly says, this argument being made, Sumansi Raman, Babul Supriyo has made a very valid argument. There are a bunch of politicians today who are doing nothing but negative politics in this country. Please, please, Sumant, understand this. Please. No, Sumant, just a minute. Can I just, let me straitjacket the debate and I hand it to you. Don't be in a hurry. Sumant, understand. The point is this. What are we being told today? Husband-wife conversations will be heard. You will have no privacy. Your life will be under scrutiny. You are going and telling the corrupt trader you will have to pay taxes. You will have to reveal your credit card accounts. You will have to reveal your bank accounts. Tell me, Sumant, For an Indian who has nothing to hide, why should they be against revealing everything? Only Indians who are corrupt have something to hide, or maybe not even
There is
Indian.
a fundamental right to privacy. On what basis? Arnab, I don't know whether you saw the papers today, but there's this piece about 50 farmers in Maharashtra having the same Aadhaar number. I don't know whether you read that. 50 people have the same Aadhaar number.
100.
More than 250 farmers are found to be having the similar Aadhaar numbers in multiple cases. So I think you have to first accept two things. One,
Shailesh.
how secure is this?
Shailesh Gandhi. Babul, I'll come to you. Babul, I'll come to you after Shailesh.
Sumant, what is privacy? Can we at least define?
Every major country, a developed country, what did the UK do? They scrapped their national ID project. They scrapped it when David Cameron was
now we reveal the real intent.
One second.
The linkages with the social security.
One second. Sumant, out of these panel, Sumant, 1 second. Out of this panel, at least 50% would have traveled abroad.
No.
How do you travel abroad? You give your iris scan and you give your biometrics to foreign countries. That is not an impact on your privacy. Which
Google, foreign country
Facebook,
is taking down
all these people
this data,
have complete details of you. That's not intrusion on privacy. But if the Indian government takes my biometric details, that is an intrusion on my privacy.
You please tell me which government. You please tell me which government in which part of the world is linking mobile numbers to their social identity numbers.
That is not. Listen, Sumant, I don't have to copy the world in everything that I do.
I don't know.
But let us understand privacy. You mentioned. Sumant, 1 second. Article 19(2).
Moving towards cutting
Sumant,
the linkages of the social security number with other schemes.
Article 19(2).
Why are they doing that?
Article 19(2) of the Constitution gives you the reasonable restrictions on freedom of expression. And the only two words there are decency and morality. There is nothing beyond that which links it to privacy. Otherwise, this will be ultra-constitutional to say that this is privacy, that is privacy. Really speaking, all that should come in the domain of privacy.
So this information can be given to any private entity?
It is being given.
Which law allows that? To give your private information to any private entity?
If you travel to a foreign country, do you give your biometrics, yes or no?
Sir,
do you give your biometrics, yes or no?
I don't give it to a private entity. I give it to the government of that country.
How do you know? So you trust?
This is
a breakdown. Babul Supriyo is coming in. No, 1 minute.
By the government.
All right. No. Watch it. Babul is coming in. Babul is coming in. And viewers, once again on this conceal or reveal debate, I find a couple of interesting points coming in. Babul, just a minute. The basic point being made here right now is, whatever you are doing in your home, whatever conversation you have, whether you ask your wife or husband in the morning, they discuss what they will have for breakfast, that is going to be revealed to the government. And the government wants to know what you're going to have for breakfast. That's unadulterated rubbish. Sumant C. Raman has no problem sharing his details with the government of the United States of America, but has a problem with the Indian government. The fact of the matter is some silly argument is being presented today. Do not interrupt me.
To that country.
I say today, Sumant, I'll tell you. Sumant, I'll tell you. I want to say something to you. Sumant, I'll say something to you, and we set it by example here. I pay my taxes.
No, you explain that, please.
I'll tell you. I'll explain to you in simple logic which people will understand. No, Babul, before you come in. I pay my taxes. I want to reveal everything. I have an honest income. Yes. I want to reveal everything. Every flight ticket that I buy, don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me. I speak when I finish. Every flight ticket that I buy is bought with legitimate money. Every meal I have in a restaurant is bought with legitimate money.
Good.
Every hotel room that I pay for is bought with legitimate money. If I have bought a home, it is legitimate. Every transaction I have done in my life is a white money, no black money transaction. I have nothing to hide. I have nothing to hide, and hence I will reveal. But if you feel the same way, then reveal. Don't conceal. Don't support the politicians who conceal. They are using you as an instrument for their political games.
Why would you need to link the mobile phone for that?
Pardon me?
Why do you need to link a mobile phone for that? This information, every
for security reasons,
that you said
for security reasons, for security reasons, because I don't want an ISIS terrorist. I don't want an ISIS terrorist. I don't want a Houthi sleeper cell. I don't want a Hizbul Mujahideen terrorist who have a mobile phone in his name in my country. Now, Babul is responding. Babul.
What is the problem?
So you say,
Babul.
look,
Babul is responding to you. Suman, Babul to Suman.
Tell me one thing. Tell me one thing. Tell me one thing, brother. Tell me one thing, brother. What is the problem? You want to conceal your phone number from others? You go to the police, fill up the form, and your caller ID will be restricted. There are several people who call and it says no caller ID. There is a procedure to do that. What is your problem? What about social security number? You cannot do anything in America without a social security number. You can do nothing. The 100 farmers having one Aadhaar number is an error. Do you have proof that that has been done purposely? You're continuously speaking.
Social security number, sir. I'm sorry.
That is a pay as you go number. Hello, what is your problem? What is your problem? India is a place where you have a neighbor like Pakistan. India is a place where you have a neighbor like Pakistan, where every day there are thousands of infiltrations happening, where there are proof that they are using SIM cards to detonate bombs. What are you talking about? America has problems of Mexico, of different, people crossing the border and coming into America. They do not have terrorists coming in from the neighboring countries. We are in a more vulnerable situation.
So that person cannot get himself an Aadhaar.
So the point being made. The point being made. One second.
How ridiculous
No. 1 second.
Aadhaar is issued without verifying a single piece of information. Aadhaar is issued without verifying a single piece of information.
Okay.
What is the
No.
It is a biometric identifier, not proof.
It is the problem with Aadhaar. The problem with Aadhaar. The problem with Aadhaar is that it is too specific. Sumant, just take a pause. I know the problem. I know. I think I'll get Bejon Mishra on the debate with Sumant. No. May I please? The point Minister Babul Supriyo makes on the program today, I'd like Bejon Mishra to understand this point here today.
Because I don't want.
May I please? Sir, may I please intervene, sir? Sir, may I please intervene, sir? I have a legitimate Aadhaar card. I legitimately pay tax. I have never done a black money transaction. I buy my flight tickets on my own. 1 second, my credit card payments are made on my own. I am not an illegal citizen. I have not infiltrated into this country. I am not a Rohingya. I am not a Bangladeshi infiltrator. And I say reveal. I also say, Bejon Mishra, I say today to 40,000 illegal Rohingyas, we will get you. We will identify you. We will prove that you're infiltrators. We will catch 5.7 million illegal Bangladeshis. We will make them reveal. They cannot conceal, and politicians and their political friends cannot help them conceal. We will throw them back to where they came from. That is the real intent.
Why can't they get an Aadhaar card for Christ's sake?
They can't.
Why can't they get an Aadhaar card?
Bejon Mishra.
You're not verifying any information, for God's sake.
We want one identity, one nation. One identity, one nation, and that is Aadhaar. We want Aadhaar to prevail. We want Aadhaar to see that Aadhaar is enabled by all identities. We want one identity for one person, pan-India. We don't want multiple identification and verification to be done. So we want telephone numbers to be compiled, to adhere with Aadhaar, to get harmonized with Aadhaar. We want Aadhaar to be our single point identity. Nobody should stop it. If anybody is trying to stop it, that means they've got vested interest. They've got political vested interest. They want to encourage, illegal immigrants. They want to encourage illegal citizens to come into India. They have to agree to one card, one identity. Like I see overseas, you go to Europe, they have one card per citizen. They don't have multiple cards. And we all give our biometric
So
to other countries.
sorry, which
we
card,
all
sir?
give biometric
Sorry,
our
sir.
full
Sorry,
information,
sir.
including
Sorry,
our
sir. Which
telephone
card?
number.
Which
Our telephone
card is
number
linked?
is
Which
with
card is
every
linked to
private
their bank
operator.
account
Our
and their
telephone
mobile
number
phone?
is.
I'd like it to be.
accessible to everybody.
I'd like it
So
to
what
be.
are you
No,
scared
no.
No,
about?
I'd
Please,
like it to
our
be.
laws are
Suman,
Mr. Bijan
Our laws
Mishra,
are very robust in our
which
country.
card is
Our
there? Are
laws
they
will catch
carrying?
the culprits.
It
You
should-
are misleading. You are misleading the citizens.
No.
You are misleading the citizens.
Yeah, of course they
You
will
have
catch,
no
like
right
they've been
to
catching for all
protect.
these years.
No,
I
no,
know, I
Suman,
know.
Suman, be
We are
logical
not-
today.
we
Do
want
not
to be
express
transparent.
this
We want
level.
to be
Aadhaar
transparent.
No, no, no,
We
Sumant,
want
do
to
not
be
express this level of illogical thinking.
Authentication.
Sumant, how? Please
That
don't.
was fine.
Sumant,
Nobody ever had
Sumant,
a
you are
problem.
losing this debate today. Babul is
Arnab,
back
one
on the
minute.
debate
Let me
today,
make this
and
one
you
point.
see,
I
we
would
want
love
to,
to
we
have-
want to link the
Anybody
bank
watching this
account.
I would
We
love to
want to
have-
link the bank
purpose of
account
Aadhaar
because we would
was
like to know.
would love-
Because we would like to know. We would like to know if A Raja. 1 second.
It was
Just
not
1
for
minute.
selling this to
Just a
private-
minute.
private
Just a
players.
minute. Just a minute. Just a minute. If this system existed, can I get 15 seconds,
Why
Sumant,
is it
without
being
why you're
sold to
taking a
private
break?
players?
Sumant, 15 seconds. All I ask. Stop, please. Thank you. Listen to another person's logic. Thank you. Sumant and Babur will come into the debate. You see, Kalmadi and A Raja could not get their bribes, whatever they got, cash or kind or whatever, through bank accounts or credit cards linked to the Aadhaar card. That is the problem. Now you say, why not phone bills? Well, because I'm suspicious of these people. These people, some people can be so shady, they might even get their phone bills paid by somebody giving them a bribe. I want to track that too. I want to know the bank account details. I want that mortal fear to exist.
Arnab.
I want the mortal fear of getting caught to exist on top of every corrupt
Arnab.
Indian. No, you understand. There you cannot say now it's a matter of choice. I mean, this silly argument, singing the national anthem is a matter of choice. No, singing the national anthem is a matter of choice. No, linking it to Aadhaar is a matter of choice. Come on, it's not choice. Don't tell me any politician cares about my privacy. The politician cares about concealment. The politician does not give a damn about privacy.
Sorry,
The
Arnab.
politician cares about
Arnab,
vote banks.
Arnab, nobody has a problem. Nobody has a problem with Aadhaar being used for authentication. The problem comes when you're actually giving the same information that you have believed to have given only to the government in confidence to every Tom, Dick and Harry has access to the information. How absurd and how dangerous is that? Nobody has a problem with Aadhaar being merely used to authenticate whether the holder of the Aadhaar card is the person who's standing in front of you. That was the original purpose of the Aadhaar card. And now we see that all the information that you're given
Babul
is given to
Supriyo is on the
private
debate.
players. How
Babul is
justified
on the
is
debate.
that?
Tanvi, no, Babul is
Why are
on
you
the
talking about it?
Shailesh. One second.
Mr. Suman.
Okay, Shailesh. Which side are you on?
Is the biometric information
Conceal and reveal.
Is the biometric
Reveal,
information we
conceal.
give to the Aadhaar system
conceal.
revealed to the telephone people? No. I think there you are confusing this completely. Linking does not mean that your
Sorry,
information
sir.
is given to the
Sorry,
telephone
sir.
company.
Sir, I don't want to quote names. I got myself a SIM card a few months ago and I was asked to give my thumbprint. The moment I gave my thumbprint, every single detail of mine
So
which I
good.
had given,
What do you have
biometric.
to hide?
One second.
What do you have to hide?
Why are
Sumant,
you
stop
giving
now.
One
I've
second.
heard you enough. Sumant, now I've heard you enough. Let's hear someone else also.
I have not
Understand.
authorized
Sumant.
or I did not
Very
give
good.
all the
Very good.
information in
Now,
Aadhaar
after having got
to a
your
private
thumbprint,
cell phone
if
company.
you are an honest
You
citizen,
to
you should have
private
nothing to
mobile
hide.
phone
Bejon
company.
Mishra, am I
Why is the
correct?
government
If
giving
Sumant
my
has
data?
nothing to hide, he should not
I'm
worry
saying-
about what details
Why
about
should-
him
I
will
don't
be
think
known
the
from his
telephone. I
thumbprint.
don't think a telephone company is going to get all your details.
Why
Sumant, I
should
think you
my
are
Aadhaar
grossly
I
mistaken.
think you're creating a
If there is-
You are grossly mistaken. I don't think the telephone company gets all your details at all.
Bejon.
If there is anything-
in full confidence that
You
the
see,
government would
If
use
by
it.
That's all right. Thank you, Sumant. Now take a
I
break.
did not
Sumant,
get
take a
a chance
break.
to speak.
Let's
One
get
second.
Babul Supriyo and Tanveer Ahmed. Sumant, just take a break. First point is,
You know,
okay.
If
Right.
there is, I would love to have you stand in an embassy tomorrow and refuse to give your fingerprints. Number one. Number two, if you really have to, by what Mamata Banerjee said today, if there is anything that you really need to conceal, I think you need to conceal your, what should I say, silly thinking of thinking that the government is going to listen to a husband-wife conversation. Number three, if you really do not want to share your phone number, there is a procedure, follow that, the police will give you permission to use no caller ID. Every country has the right to have his citizens,
I don't even think you are aware of
biometrics
what do you mean,
does
no
not mean they're sharing it with others and misusing it. What you are doing is you're misleading the public. You are misdefining the fundamental
They are
rights.
sharing it, sir.
You are
Whether it
telling
is
that
being
concealing
misused or not, we
Mr.
have to wait and
Suman
see.
Raman,
is properly.
Arnab,
Mr.
I'm
Suman
sorry,
Raman, I'm
data
sorry.
is
No,
shared.
I don't have-
Sumant,
you
we
is
live in the era of
It's
one-time
getting a bad
password.
definition
How many
because of people
times?
like you.
How many
He's
times
giving
have we
wrong
got a one-time
information.
password?
Fundamental
Now,
rights.
Sumant, I've heard this now. I must pulverize your argument. Listen, Sumant.
OTP.
No. Every time you go to a smart building, you give your identity. They ask you for your phone number. You get an OTP on your phone. Do you look at the receptionist out there and say, "Oh my God, you now know everything about me. I'm finished. I have no privacy." Every
I am
time that you
doing
do
it
a transaction
voluntarily, Arnab.
on an
I
internet
decide
sales
what
provider,
information-
one second,
if I
Sumant,
feel
online, every time. No,
information
Sumant,
asked
I'm going to
me,
catch
I
you
do not
now.
want to give, I will go away from the building.
Sumant, I am going to catch your argument.
sorry.
I'm going to
I am
now,
doing
Sumant, don't
something
speak over me. That's a
voluntarily.
very bad habit. It's very jarring. Sumant, understand this. I'm now going to catch your argument. I'm going to lob it in the air. I'm going to throw it for a 6. Now understand this. Just listen to me as I say this.
Okay.
He says today.
Okay.
He says. Thank you very much. Thank you. I knew the cricketing jargon will at least get you to listen. He said today, "Oh my God, my Aadhaar card is going. Bijon Mishra, my Aadhaar card is being linked to my mobile number. Are these people mad?" Well, I'll tell you why. They're not mad. The telecom providers are re-verifying your number. Like every time you get a one-time password, they're re-verifying your phone number. You are spreading this paranoia. Don't be an instrument of paranoia, Sumant. Don't let politicians do this. They will take this argument and they will allow 5 million Bangladeshis to enter India.
I just want
They will allow them to
innocent
Rohingyas and Bangladeshis to enter India. They don't care for your privacy. Please, Bijon Mishra, am I correct?
Arnab,
Please answer me. Answer
Arnab.
that question, yes or no.
innocent citizens,
is, period.
innocent
Don't
citizens
deceive
will
us.
get carried away.
Yeah.
Innocent citizens will be misled. It is a most deceptive
asking a
kind of
simple
a
question.
statement which a chief minister
saw-
should give.
I saw it with
You know,
my
she
own
is
eyes.
talking
Tanvi.
My Aadhaar
absolutely.
data
She is
comes
thrown the
out
technology
on screen.
haywire. She doesn't even know what
I never
technology
gave any
is.
express
She doesn't even
permission to share
understand
my
what
Aadhaar.
technology is. And here are
Mr.
people
Mishra,
supporting her.
Bijon
I don't
Mishra is
understand.
trying to
They
create
don't
more
understand technology.
confusion.
They don't
Mr.
understand how
Bijon
technology
Mishra, you
works.
are trying to
They don't
create more
understand how the
confusion
laws
rather
of our
than
country
giving
work.
any information.
They don't understand
Mamata
how our
said,
police work,
if you want
how
to take away my mobile
investigative
phone,
agency
take away my
works,
mobile
what they are
phone.
talking
I am
about.
not going
A
to
chief
reveal
minister
that
is giving
information.
such
It was on her
irresponsible
personal
statement.
level, she
You know, she
said,
is
and
misleading
now
the
you are
people.
linking it to
She is
terrorism.
not-
You
she
are
is
creating
not
more
bothered
fear.
about
Our
the
Mantri
transparency
ji,
and accountability of the
Babu
government.
Supriya is
She is
creating
not
more fear in people's
at all
hearts
concerned.
rather than explaining the
Babu.
importance of Aadhaar card,
antisocial.
rather than understanding why Aadhaar card was brought into the picture. You are trying to create the fear psychosis because that fear psychosis helps you, Mr. Bijon Mishra. You are the one who's creating fear
Babu will
psychosis.
reply.
Mamata Banerjee said that I am not going to reveal my Aadhaar card information.
no.
I am not
No,
going to
no, no,
reveal
no,
my
no, no.
information. You want to
I'll
take my
tell you.
mobile phone
I'll
away,
give you
take
one
it.
word, one
You
line
are the
answer.
one who's trying to link
no.
it with terrorism.
No, no.
Babul Supriya ji, you are trying to create a fear
no,
psychosis.
listen.
Mantri ji, आप fear create कर रहे हैं. ममता जी ने कुछ fear
there is-
psychosis create नहीं किया.
Listen, one answer, one line answer.
बोलिए मंत्री जी,
I do not
बोलिए
need to
मंत्री
create
जी.
any fear psychosis in the mind of Mamata. Yeah, please बोलने दीजिए. I do not need to create any kind of fear psychosis in your mind or Mamata Didi's mind because you reside in fear psychosis. And it is this residence in fear psychosis that is making you say that I do not want to reveal my Aadhaar
Sir,
card
you
number
are the
when I'm
one
buying
who
a SIM
told
card. You are
thousands
living
of
in fear
Pakistanis
psychosis.
are
And you are
infiltrating in my
You are
country
spreading
by
this in the
saying
entire
that you are
society.
accusing the
You
Prime
are
Minister,
let me
saying that
finish.
you are by that
Let me finish.
accusing our Indian army,
Let me
by
finish.
saying that you are accusing the
You are
Home Ministry,
living in fear
saying that
psychosis.
they are not guarding the country
because
properly.
you think
You are the one who
no,
said that,
because you
Mr.
think because let me finish. You are implying. You are saying that you have things to hide. Therefore, you are scared that if your Aadhaar card is linked with everything is going to come out in the open. Remember, this is the same Mamata Banerjee who resisted vehemently when demonetization happened because everyone knows in Bengal what the Trinamool syndicates and Tolabaji is all about. Everyone knows. It is an open
Sir,
secret.
we all
I
know,
wonder what will happen when the power goes.
independent
And
India,
remember, power is temporary.
demonetization
Power
has
is
ruined
temporary.
Our economy.
Power
We
is
know
temporary.
what
Let's
is the
not go
amount
to
of
independent
damage
India.
demonetization has done
Let's
this
not
to
go
this
to
country.
independent India.
Please don't have the discussion
Well,
about
you know,
demonetization.
whether
As we
that
all
is-
know
you
that
can
it was a
you
failed
are-
plan by your
you can
government.
continuously
it was
debate that.
badly implemented. मंत्री जी
अनुराग,
हमको
सुमंत,
मालूम है
अनुराग।
डिमोनेटाइजेशन की
Listen to
वजह
me.
से 3 करोड़ लोगों
Listen
का
to
नौकरी
me.
चली गई।
Listen to me.
अरे
You can-
30 करोड़ लोगों
you
की
can debate.
इनकम का
You can
प्रॉब्लम
debate.
हो गया और आप यहाँ पर
अरे
आके
सुनिए तो मेरी
demonetization
बात.
के गुण गा रहे हैं मंत्री
Because
जी।
सुनिए
अरे सुनाइए
आपको
मंत्री जी,
मालूम है,
आप ही तो
आपको
सुना
मालूम
रहे
है
हैं
पूरे
तब से।
देश में कितने लोग इनकम टैक्स देते हैं? जब भी कोई स्ट्रॉन्ग डिसीजन लिया जाता है उसका एक इंपैक्ट होता है। शॉर्ट टर्म इनकम होता है। आप प्लीज इकोनॉमिक्स पढ़िए, आपको पता
अरे
चलेगा।
मंत्री जी इसका
आपको
शॉर्ट टर्म नहीं,
अफवाहें
एक साल
फैलाने से
हो
कुछ
गया,
नहीं होता है।
अभी तक लोगों को
अरे
नौकरी
मंत्री
नहीं
जी
मिल
सुनिए
पाई।
तो सही है,
आपके
मुझे
जो-
भी मालूम है
आपके
5.7 है।
स्तंभ थे प्रॉमिस
okay,
वाले।
one second.
क्या
अरे
हुआ,
बाबा
सर?
आप जैसे
नहीं, question is
नौकरी के वजह से पूरा
no, question is, can I ask a question? Sumant, can I ask a question?
आप जो कह रहे हैं-
Can I ask a question? A simple question. A simple question for the which a viewer is asking. Badoria ji, on 1 second. The reveal or conceal debate is on the Samsung video wall right now. And viewers on the Samsung video wall, 85% of Indians want to reveal. Only 15% say conceal. Who wants to conceal? Sumant, listen to me, you lost the debate. 1 minute, I want to go back to the debate. And my question to you, Sumant, is this. Congratulations, you just lost the debate. आप हार गए। भारतीय रिवील करना चाहते हैं। 85% भारतीय रिवील करना चाहते हैं। You cannot force them to conceal. The mood in this country has changed. Mood बदल चुका है। Mood बदल चुका है इस देश में और मैं कहना चाहता हूँ mood क्यों बदला है? Mood क्यों बदला है बडौरिया जी? Mood क्यों बदला है? जरा अपने अंतरात्मा में झांक कर देखिए और अपने आप को पूछिए कि भारत में मूड क्यों बदल चुका है। लोग डिमोनेटाइजेशन को सपोर्ट क्यों कर रहे हैं? लोग क्यों कह रहे हैं रिवील? अब मेरी बात सुनिए, अभी आप दोनों प्लीज अलग अलग पटरियों में बुलेट ट्रेन की तरह जा रहे हैं। 2 मिनट रुकिए, मैं कहना चाहता हूं मूड क्यों बदल रहा है। मूड बदला है। द मूड इन दिस कंट्री हैज चेंज्ड। सर रिमेंबर मी सर, आई डोंट नो अबाउट राहुल गांधी, बट आई वांट टू आस्क राहुल गांधी one question. I wish he meets me also and I do an interview with him. I ask him a question again. My question to Rahul Gandhi is this.
What applies to you applies to me.
No, my question to Rahul Gandhi and his supporters like Tanveer Ahmed is the following.
So if I don't have a
would his
problem, why do you have a
brother-in-law,
problem?
would his, one minute,
I am not a supporter
would
of
Rahul Gandhi's
Gandhi.
brother-in-law,
I'm not a supporter of Rahul Gandhi.
okay fine,
I am
everybody
not
is
a supporter
dissociating
of
from Rahul Gandhi
sir.
nowadays. Okay.
I am not a supporter of Rahul Gandhi.
Would Rahul Gandhi's brother-in-law Robert Vadra be able to carry out the magnificent scam in Haryana if his Aadhaar card was linked to his bank account, linked to his mobile phone, linked to his passport, linked to his damn thumbprint if necessary?
भारतीय जनता पार्टी से जय शाह के बारे में पूछ लीजिए और मैं जय शाह का फार्मूला भी जानना चाहता हूँ ना। पूरे व्यूअर को बता दीजिए कि 50,000 रुपए से 80 करोड़ कैसे होता है। आपके मंत्री जी बता दें यहाँ बैठे हुए 50,000 से 80 करोड़ कैसे होता है। व्यूअर जानना चाहता है और हम भी जानना चाहते हैं। मेरा पूरा उत्तर प्रदेश जानना चाहता है, पूरी इंडिया जानना चाहती है 50,000 से 80 करोड़ कैसे होता है। बता दें, मंत्री जी बताए बैठे हुए।
कितने बजे मिलेंगे? कितने बजे मिलेंगे बताइए ना। पहले ये डिबेट खत्म कर लेते हैं। आप आइए,
आप तो आसनसोल का ही आसनसोल
मैं आपको बताता हूँ सच्चाई क्या है।
रानीगंज का ये रानीगंज आ जाएंगे।
सच्चाई क्या है आपको बताऊंगा ना। मैंने ये नहीं कहा।
आप अंडाल बोलो, अंडाल आ जाएंगे।
नहीं, मैं रानीगंज में नहीं रहता हूँ।
अरे आपके कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी में
मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ, आपको सच्चाई बताएंगे।
आपकी कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी,
आपको सच्चाई बताएंगे।
जमुड़िया तो आपकी कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी है।
आपकी सच्चाई बताएंगे। दिल्ली आइए ना।
कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी है, उखड़ा की कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी है।
अरे रानीगंज नहीं, आसनसोल।
सातों कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी का नाम मैं बता रहा हूँ। आप बताइए, मैं आ जाऊंगा। आप बताइए कहाँ बुलाएंगे।
तो क्या हुआ? तो क्या तोप मान लिया आपने? हाँ बता दिया तो बता दिया तो आप इधर आइए ना, मैं आपको सच्चाई बताता हूँ।
जमुड़िया बुला लीजिए।
क्यों ब्लड प्रेशर बढ़ा रहे हैं?
कहाँ है बताइए ना।
अरे भैया आप बहुत नॉलेजेबल आदमी है, आपने मेरे कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी का बता दिया नाम, तो क्या हुआ?
Last 2 minutes on the debate.
ये जनरल नॉलेज शो नहीं है। जनरल नॉलेज का शो नहीं है। आप मेरे घर पे आइए, मैं आपको समझाऊंगा सच्चाई क्या है।
डिबेट इज ओपन।
बाबुल जी टीवी पे ही बता दीजिए ना सच्चाई। घर पे क्यों मिले? बाबुल जी, बाबुल जी टीवी पे ही बता दीजिए ना सच्चाई।
Sumant, do you?
घर में बताएंगे, टीवी पे ही बता दीजिए।
Arnab, one question.
Sumant, are you understanding? Are you understanding that this is going to boomerang once again? No, are you understanding one thing? Simple question. Simple question, Sumant.
Topic change कर दिया because of debate हार गए.
Sumant, the question is simple.
Because of debate हार गए.
Would Sonia Gandhi be able to ask? Would Sonia Gandhi be able to ask directly or indirectly for free first-class upgrades from Kingfisher Airlines, as has been alleged in the Serious Fraud Investigation Office report, had her Aadhaar card been linked to her flight tickets, being linked in turn to her bank account, then would Sonia Gandhi be able to get a free first-class upgrade?
Yes, the answer is yes, Arnab.
Well, then it should be stopped. It should be stopped. Everything should be tracked.
We are mixing up Aadhaar with
No, I'm not.
Arnab, you have chosen
I'm saying
the
I
wrong
believe in
example.
transparency. I believe in transparency, but why don't you?
That's a spectacularly wrong example.
Well, let me give you another example then, sir. Would the National Herald transactions be possible without an Aadhaar card being linked to the bank account? Why are you against revealing? What do you have to hide? Tell me. What is your genuine concern? Tell me. What is your real concern? Tell me.
Because these are all cases where,
What is your concern?
look, these are all, every scamster
You
who's
have
now
not
in
been
court
able to defend
goes and
yourself.
says,
You have
I have
lost-
filed everything in front of the income tax department. I have declared everything. These are electronic transactions. So nothing would have stopped or dramatically changed as far as these big ticket scams are concerned. But I have only one question, Arnab. If the Aadhaar card is deactivated,
there is a need for
will the
verification.
citizen lose
There is a
access to
need
his
for
bank account
verification.
or mobile phone?
You are not aware
Will the
about
citizen
the
lose
latest
access
technology.
to his bank
You are not
account
aware
and
about
mobile
the latest
phone?
technology.
if the
Stop
Aadhaar card is
scaremongering the
deactivated?
citizen of
That
India.
Can you
the world
please
has
answer
moved
this
on.
question?
Stop
You don't want to
scaremongering
accept
the citizen
that
of
we
India.
I'm
need
just asking,
technology
I
You are
don't know.
scaremongering.
and empower the
I'm
You
not
are attempting to
scaremongering,
scaremonger.
I don't know the
can't deny
answer.
us.
Why are you
Can
scaremongering?
Get the
cannot,
answer
you have
for
no
us.
right to deny us.
It's like
You
saying,
have no right to deny
I'm
us
not
the
scaremongering, I'm
technology.
asking.
It's
I
like
don't
saying-
know. I don't know the answer.
it's like
You have
saying,
no right
can I
to
give you an
protect
answer?
those
Can I give you an
culprits,
answer to
those
that question?
criminals who
Can
are
I
trying
give you an
to
answer to that
defraud the
question?
country,
I want
who
to
are
give an
trying to
answer to that
deceive
question.
the citizens.
I want to answer Sumant's question, Bijon. Sumant says this is going to happen, that's going to happen. This is like that television journalist
No,
and
I'm
her
asking.
friend.
I don't know. I'm not saying it.
You want a
Arnab,
reply?
I don't know.
Do you want to hear the reply, or
asking-
do
I'm
you want to
asking
hear
you to
the
get a
reply?
clarification on
Do you
that.
want to hear the reply? The reply is simple before I close.
Yes, please.
It's like that television journalist, ex-television journalist, and her friend Neera Radia complaining about their privacy being broken into as a result of the Neera Radia scam. Those who have most to hide complain the most. I thank you all for joining me. Sumant, think about it. Food for thought. I'll see you tomorrow at 9 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen, great seeing you tonight. Tomorrow 9 p.m. I'll be back. Good night and goodbye.